whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off, take off. Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Shorty twerking in the air, I thought she bout to take off. DJ play this in the club, I know we bout to take off. Light catches on my hand and rich, I'm about to take off. Act a fool in my city, boy, you better take off. If you ain't playing hits like this, you need to take the day off. Spotters round here don't never miss, don't make us take off. We get it out the mud every day like it's the playoffs. When the girls hit us in the club, they always wanna take off.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off, take off. Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah, I done seen too many friends turn straight to foes, shit get cold. I done been down this lonely road many times before. I swear I'ma get this shit, I'm striking like a lightning bolt. They can't stop me, man, cause I run this now like the CEO. I get paid to take time off, I'm feeling like this PTO. I get this money, I'm feeling like the GI, how I go. Flyer than an astronaut, don't know what planet I might go. All I know is I'm a hustler no matter where I go. Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch, yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed, running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich, Gangster from the sideline, pimpin', got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club, turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off, take off. Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah.
Sway, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah. Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off, take off. Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Shorty twerking in the air, I thought she bout to take off. DJ play this in the club, I know we bout to take off. Light catches on my hand and rich, I'm about to take off. Act a fool in my city, boy, you better take off. If you ain't playing hits like this, you need to take the day off. Spotters round here don't never miss, don't make us take off. We get it out the mud every day like it's the playoffs. When the girls hit us in the club, they always wanna take off.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off, take off. Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. I done seen too many friends turn straight to fold. Shit get cold. I done been down this lonely road many times before. I swear I'ma get this shit. I'm striking like a lightning bolt. They can't stop me, man, cause I run this now like the CEO. I get paid to take time off. I'm feeling like this PTO. I get this money. I'm feeling like the GI. How I go. Flyer than an astronaut. Don't know what planet I might go. All I know is I'm a hustler no matter where I go. Flyer than a pilot, yeah. Watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit. Outside the club, we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off. Take off. Yeah, take off. Take off. Yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah. Watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah. Time to get it. Watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch. Yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed. Running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich. Gangster from the sideline, pimpin'. Got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club. Turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flyer than a pilot, yeah. Watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit. Outside the club, we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off.
It's just different reasons. I ain't gonna put nobody out there like that. Let me make sure they can hear it. Let me make sure everybody can hear it. Because sometimes we be having issues because somebody was up here earlier. So, alright, let's see if you can hear me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can hear very well. All right. Okay, I was checking. Thank you, baby. All right, and we do got a man question tonight, and we got my girl Els twin in the building, Jada Waiter in the building, and of course my husband is in the back doing his thing on the cameras. So we hear y'all. Make sure y'all tune in, y'all, on Men Mondays, Women Wednesdays. We here on Fridays too with music artists. We gonna have my boy
Take off.
He a DJ. I don't know how I hit enter, but he a reggae DJ. We're gonna have him up here. He's gonna do a couple of songs actually.
His own.
Yeah, his own shit, and yeah, we have that soon. Then we doing the Pop the Balloon, but it's gonna be with like the ladies. It's gonna be men, so it's gonna be like 10 men,
and you got a lady,
and we gonna know it's like 2-3 ladies.
Okay,
it's gonna be about 2 to 3 ladies.
Okay.
And then we also got the collab with Men Mondays and Women Wednesdays coming. We got a few things that's coming up on the podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. I'll make sure I throw the flyers out so y'all can tune in.
You gotta do the disclaimer still.
Oh yeah, for sure. Gotta do the disclaimer.
Thank you, Jada Waiter.
We got my girl Jada Waiter reminding me of the disclaimer. So yeah, we're gonna read the disclaimer real quick. Everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand integrity. There we go. We have to say that because it's opinions. People take opinions personal, and there's no reason to take our opinions personal because it's just our opinion. Just like an asshole. Everybody got one. Ain't that right? Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a topic tonight we wanted to talk about, too young or just in time, but we'll get to the topic. I just had to ask a couple of questions I wanted to ask for just y'all to get y'all opinion on it. Do y'all feel, because this is going to be dealing with babies with the topic, do y'all feel that it's a flex to have, it was the question I wrote down. Let me look real quick. Yeah, let me tell you what I wrote down because I want to say it exactly how I wrote it. Is having multiple baby daddies a strength, a weakness, or just life? What's your opinion on that? Having multiple baby daddies.
I say it could be any of them, depending on your motives and the elevation of reasoning.
But you said motive. You said that's
and your reasoning to having someone else.
That's deep. The motive is crazy.
Like if you was somebody that had multiple baby dads because he was a sack chaser.
I know people
and you get baby by this popular ish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got multiple.
Behind the scenes of.
Let me put this question up here real quick.
What's affecting the
street dudes, children, and they you know.
It just usually affect the kids some kind of way.
I never.
Know that for our own
I never liked mismatched kids. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a thing for me.
What the hell that mean? Mismatched.
Because it's basically
broken families.
Because I came from a family. I came from a family where both, like me, I have a different father than my sisters. My mother has two daughters by her ex-husband, and I'm the oldest, so I'm by her high school sweetheart type ish. So it was different because sometimes me being the oldest, like the next family didn't like how I perceived it. As a child, I felt like it was some type of, division. You showed them more, than you showed me. Like I was kind of like, I felt like I was kind of like an afterthought, kind of sort of like, so I never wanted my children to feel like that. So that was a big thing for me. Like I didn't want to have multiple baby daddies. Yeah. I wanted all my children, like this is my thought process. I wanted all my children to have the same father, and I wanted them to have a 2-parent household. That was major for me growing up. You know what I'm saying? I wanted, because I grew up different. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom had a stepfather, fathers. But so it wasn't always a single parent household. There was a male presence in the home, especially with me growing up with my stepdad, the person that I call dad, like on my dad. I'm gonna say stepdad. With my dad, it was a 2-parent household. So, but
you had your dad, or you had your stepdad?
He's not my biological father, but he's the he was the male figure in the household, and he was the closest thing that I had to being a dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was there for major shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally like, I can call him and be like, if I'm fucked up or in trouble, I can literally like call him like, Dad, like I need your help, and he'll help me. Like he'll come to the, you know what I'm saying? He'll, so that's my dad,
So the question is, I put it in the comments. The question was, is having multiple baby daddies strength, a weakness, or just life? And I'm going to honestly say it could be just life. Because you might have had a child young, it's high school. Who knows if you're going to be with that person while you was in high school.
Right.
When you get grown, you might marry somebody and then have children with him. So sometimes life just be life, and when it comes to certain things like that. But some people think it's a flex. Some people do what you said. They also have their reasons of why they do it. I know multiple people that had children with multiple men, and they all get on child support. Like she got 6 kids, about 6 different men, but she like will go in their wallet and get their social after she had sex with them, or see if they got their social. Even though men should never carry their social security, people, men or women, don't. This is what people might not know. You should never carry your social security card on you, in your wallet, in your vehicle. It should always be put up at your home and used when you need it. Never carry your socials with you ever. That's silly. Anybody can take your social and use it for them, for their reasons. That's somebody's social. Yeah, they take it. So, but I think it can also be a weakness when it comes to women, because women tend to think if they have children with the man that's gonna keep the man. Just I know people that growing up. That's men do the same thing.
Don't
men
they
get women pregnant, hoping
purpose.
that she stays in their life, even though he don't want to do it right,
or be a father. Plan for him.
Yeah, or be a
place
father.
To stay.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So I don't think it's so. It all depends, like it could be, it's different situations. It all depends on what your situation is,
What's up, Chicago?
It's not always good to be having children by one singular person if that person that you're dealing with is not good. You know what I'm saying? It's toxic or it's not a healthy environment. Then I would never say, have children by one singular person. But
and some people do that. They stay in it and have multiple children
all these
just
kids.
to have to say so and to say they all still got one.
That's
the
crazy.
Same parent, but it's like
it's benign, but he was trash. So it's just like, could it be a weakness? It all depends on what you would classify as a weakness.
I'm gonna say yeah, only because
it's a lot of people you dealing with.
Right.
You gotta deal with a lot of different personalities. You got if you a person that has 6 children and you have 5, 6 baby that's a lot of
different personalities.
That's a lot. At some point, it has to be like, okay, are you managing your parts correctly? Like at some point you had to be like, okay, so I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm cool. I don't need to be. I'm gonna hold off on. I'm gonna let my little thing stop thumping and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? At some point you have to have some type of management of your parts. You can't just keep getting pregnant by these multiple different individuals because of whatever reason. If you're not trying to use contraceptives or you're not trying to use, some type of method or something like that, then you maybe shouldn't be trying to. You might need to get a nightstand, like my girl Crystal be saying. You might need a nightstand, George.
Oh, Crystal, hey.
I don't see no tell say, hey, Sunshine.
Get that board.
You want to say hello,
that
Sunshine?
That board next time. Nah, I'm going to put her name on Crystal. That board. Because Crystal ain't here today. We had Jada last time. Crystal ain't here. But I'm going to say some women might think it's a flex. The women that deal with celebrities.
Yeah.
And somebody said it. I don't know if it was you or Jada. One of y'all said it could be something like where people feel like it's a flex because they're dating Chris Brown. They got a baby with Chris Brown, or they got a baby with this person, and that's in the industry. So they might feel like that's a flex, right? But so that might be a flex to them that they have multiple. Because prime example, that one chick that got baby by Future, Bow Wow, and she got a baby by Josie. She what is her name?
I can't think of that.
She got her oldest daughter by Bow Wow. What she dance? What is her damn name? What's up, cuz? What is her name? The light skinned chick that be dancing.
Rosie Perez.
This motherfucker almost smacked. Why she say Rosie Perez? Do you know how old Rosie Perez is?
I was thinking like, what the fuck? She got a baby by Bow Wow?
No, Joey Chavez. What is her fucking name? Josie. I don't know. David, what's her name? The one that got a baby with Bow Wow. She got a baby with.
That's who was dancing with Monica daughter in that little TikTok video.
Yeah. Yep. That was her mama. Little shy mama. That's But women might think, the older lady that just had a baby with Jalen Green. What's her name? The light skinned chick, the older. She older. And I think his name Jalen Green. He young. He like 22. Like he her son age. She just had a baby with him. So some people might use that as a flex because these men got money. And it's a lot of women that get pregnant by men on purpose because they could have been having sex with multiple people and all of a sudden they having a baby by Chris Brown, or they having a baby by Future, or
What if
people
you
actually do that on purpose.
okay? That some people do. I wanted to doubt that, but what if you're a person that I'm a certain type. I'm also in the industry, so I'm not fucking Joe Schmo. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, I did date Future, or I did date Chris Brown, or I did date because these are people I'm around.
Yeah,
It's not my fault they popular. I'm popular too.
Right.
So it's like,
So they want to have babies
So
with you.
I mean, like, so what do you want me to say? Like, yeah, we dated for like 6, 7 years, and we had a baby, and then we broke up, and then I dated so and so for another 8 years, and I ended up getting pregnant. But you know what I'm saying? That's to me, that's life, just life.
Yeah, if you had some time.
Because you don't have time with people, and
That one is like almost every.
yeah, like I done had a baby every 2 to 3 years by different individuals. Like that sounds like a little bit of coochie mismanagement to me. But to each his own.
Yeah.
Your parts
For
is
sure.
your parts, and who you want to share your parts with is your business. I just
Yeah,
think
but it get out
sometimes
of hand.
I just think sometimes that some people, like I said, people need to manage their they have to have coochie management.
Sometimes people even have kids just to make the other baby mom or other parent mad.
And sometimes it be a
So basically,
it'd be a dependency situation. Like you had the kids, you know what I'm saying, because you want to feel a particular type of way, or you want to have some, you want to feel like you need it, or you loved, or something like that. You know, it can be something like that. And there are individuals who have sexual addictions. You know what I'm saying? Their coping mechanisms be
But
sex.
you having a baby with everybody?
I mean, like if you,
There's people that just don't care.
there's some people that just don't care. You got some
Hi,
people.
Crystal.
I'm crying.
Put it over there in her little seat.
I cannot with you today.
But yeah, most definitely, I think that women should not have. Hey, baby, women should not have multiple kids by multiple men. They shouldn't. I mean, but it happens. But don't get pregnant by everybody you sleep with. Like every relationship, I know people. Every relationship they be in, they get pregnant. I'm not judging them, at
Have
all.
some discernment. Have some.
I'm not judging them. I just feel that that's not necessary with every relationship. Like you get pregnant and you having their child.
Especially the daddies that actually interact with their kid, not the siblings that deal with it.
And this daddy do more than that daddy. This daddy come visit more than that daddy.
Only 2 out of 6 of them that do.
You hear me? That's crazy. Like that just make the children feel like you have to think like that. Make the children. That's division within the family. Like you got this kid that's got a daddy that does a lot. You got this kid that got a daddy that don't do too much or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be like.
I know somebody got 7 kids and only one baby daddy out of all them kids handle their shit. Like she got multiple baby daddies. She got 7, but only one of the baby daddies.
That's
like,
that's gotta make
take care of
the
his
kids
child.
feel some type of way though. That does it just has to.
So is it? So should the baby? So let me ask y'all a question. So since he is the only, she got 7, right? He used to date her. Should he take all the other kids with him when he take his child?
Oh, I got one. How many kids did he have? How did she have when he started dating her? Is
4.
He, you know what I'm saying? If she had 3 and his baby made 4,
yeah,
she ain't had them other kids when they was playing. But for real,
no, but
he
should
ain't
he take the kid? But should he take all of them because he's
not
I feel
obligated
like
to.
unless he built a certain deep, long-term little relationship with that child,
He's not obligated to
even
father the rest of them
he's
kids.
still not obligated. But it still.
But
makes
what
an
if he in a
effect
new
on it.
relationship and he?
How serious is a new relationship though?
They're serious. What if the
Like
relationship
you make it
serious?
this is
And all of a sudden, he bringing all his her siblings with her
If it's
from an
serious,
ex.
you would have known that before it got serious.
Right.
Or you
That
should
part.
have on your end. on whoever.
What you mean? Like, what you mean?
You
Like,
should have known.
On whoever's in, how many kids he claimed, whether they biological or not,
well,
or how much he.
they probably knew about it, but
about that kid,
right.
And how many he cared about.
So is the woman that he's with now wrong for not wanting all the other kids to come?
She's not wrong.
She not wanting it. She not wrong.
If that's what he if that's what he loves and that's what he cares about, and that's
then
what
she
that's a part of his life, then that's a part of him. And you just gonna have to crazily somehow figure that out.
You gonna be with it or you not?
It's gonna be like a contract no matter what.
Yeah. You gonna deal with it or you not? This is what it is. I have 3 children by her, but she got 7. But I claim them other 4.
Hey.
So you either gonna take me and these 7 kids or you're not. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm claiming them. I'm claiming them. So if you claiming me, you claiming them too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes along with me. That's just like if I have children and I deal with a man who don't have no kids. You gonna take all my kids, even the children. Like, so I'm gonna be personal for a second. I birthed 4 children. I got 3 living, and then I got a bonus daughter. Now, me and my kid's dad was never married, but I raised her. It's my bonus daughter. Period. That's my daughter. So when my husband married me, you just don't get to take my 3 kids. You gotta accept her too. Because I'll never say that she not mine. Because she, you know what I'm saying?
Picking and choosing and build separation,
right.
And then it becomes like, even though it's a preference, that's why it has to be take it or leave it, if that's your preference, because you'll become cold-hearted in certain ways to build more separation amongst everybody. And then you're going to be taking on stuff that you really don't prefer when you didn't take it or leave it, but it's causing really disconnection and everybody to be angry some type of way.
But what if
you don't be honest with yourself?
But what if he taking the ex's kids on top of his 9 or 10 kids too?
Is he able to financially take care of them?
Right.
I'm just saying, what if that's the situation where he with somebody, he got about 10 kids. His ex, he got one by the ex, but she got 7. So you taking in those 10 on top of her 7.
So usually I've seen mostly with bigger families, I've just seen they usually still like maybe bring stuff.
Fuck all that.
For all of them.
I'm crying.
But I don't think like certain like holidays or certain stuff, like I don't think like they take all of them.
So if these ain't your kids, like if she's okay, so like holidays and things like that. If these aren't his children, most of the time they're gonna be with the mama anyway, or like a holiday situation. Yeah. So you ain't about to bring all 50,000 of your children over here. But it's some, but
people like big families. Like I got a big family, and I love having like everybody, like all the kids, all the grandkids, all the family. Like I love it. I'd be like, okay, but I'd be ready for them to go too after an hour or so. Like, damn.
It all depends on if you family oriented like that. I love
like Martin, like get out.
I love big families and situations like that, but I love my space and
you can talk with the person you serious with. Like, okay, well, can we set time? Like, if we go barbecues, can we not have it like all night? Like last.
Oh yeah, let's stop it at 12.
Yeah, like I feel like there's ways that you would know if you want to try to compromise on that preference.
What's up, y'all?
That's how you have to start doing it.
So
you have to work at it.
So the question was: is it a flex for women to have multiple baby daddies? Or a weakness, or strength, or life is what the question was.
So I'm gonna say this, like
some people
it'd be a flex. Like I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like
what's a flex?
I love me some Erica Badu.
Okay.
And everybody know that she got multiple
baby daddies.
But like some of her baby daddies
she got 3.
But some of her the baby daddies that she got, is like so fucking dope though. Like they ain't need like no slouches. Like they dope as fuck. Like Andre 3000.
I think
she got one son by
properly-
Andre.
I think
That
she
sounds
developed
it sounds
the child
strategic to
properly
me.
disconnected,
Well,
the
Andre
child
3000, he
is
ain't no goddamn gone body, that gone
Nah,
body.
please.
But
He ain't nobody.
still
Everybody do ain't nobody
He-
either. So I love me some everybody.
Right now, Cincinnati.
Hey.
I'm a tennis.
Andre
I
3K,
know.
he sounds like a goat though. for real.
But she got kids with the
the
DOC.
DOC, yep, and
that one guy,
Take Nine.
Take Nine.
and he's a phenomenal artist. I ain't even gonna hold you. So like her children, like took like it seemed like the characteristics of the individuals that she chose to be her children's
What's
father
up,
with
brother?
her character, the traits that intertwine, like her children are like, you know what I'm saying, like phenomenal individuals in themselves.
So
just
she
like
was supposed
just
to have those 3 baby daddies.
just like
basically.
Lauryn Hill with the Marleys. You know what I'm saying?
All her kids by one person though.
No, she got extra baby daddy.
Who that? The oldest.
The last
the
one.
oldest. No, the oldest, right? Or
She got a younger one. The youngest one.
The youngest one. I ain't never know she had a younger
She
one.
got a
so
young
she got
one.
7 instead of 6. Cause she had 6.
She got a young one that's like
the Marley.
teenager. Like
I gotta look that
yeah,
up.
you gotta look
believe
at it. Look it up. She got a younger one, but she
I
don't
feel like
disclose who that kid's father
I
is.
feel
though.
like anytime
Let me
you
see. I don't believe that.
basically intend or have the motive of wanting that
So she
child
got
to
2
be
baby
a
daddies.
specific, elevated way, then it's still just in time.
Right.
For you, it's planned. I feel like planned kids are good. I feel like planned like things and how you want your child to be successful a certain way or whatever.
But you know, your plan don't always be what you think.
I mean, because they still.
Oh, she got 2.
but, I mean, if it works, it works.
Okay.
I just think so. For me, like just to say the whole situation. For me, there are no oops kids or accidental children. Like every child that is
Supposed to be here.
brought, you know what I'm saying, that is conceived and made it to birth to be here are supposed to be here.
I agree.
Period. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation was, no matter how it came about or how tragic their life is supposed to be, there's a purpose for them to be here. You know what I'm saying? There's a purpose for everybody to be here. There's like no accidents. So
how many baby daddies you got?
I got one.
Okay, you did good. How many
Girl,
you got?
because I can't wait.
I got 2.
Never mind.
Sometimes it be bad to have kids by that one person because you would think that one person that you got all 6 of your kids with is gonna be respectful to the fact that you got all his children and he's gonna be there for his children, period, because he has all his children by you. So sometimes it's not always the perfect thing to do is have all your kids with that person. So I'm just saying, not saying have multiple baby daddies, but sometimes that one baby daddy might be horrible. He might be horrible. You done had all them damn kids with this person, and he is horrible. He don't even take care of his kids. Like, for instance, my mama was married to my daddy, but all her children is by one person. My daddy was horrible. He wasn't in nobody's life. He didn't do shit. Like, he was a deadbeat. So sometimes it don't matter of who you got kids with, if you got all unbound or if you got 2, 3 of them.
Say that.
Like, but Lauryn Hill do got 2 baby daddies, y'all. But it says she will not share the identity
The second one
of the youngest
son.
son.
None of y'all business.
Yeah.
None of y'all business.
Yeah.
Stay out my business.
Never knew that. That's why I ain't never know that.
But
Never
yeah, I think, like I said, no accidents. However, it don't make it easy. You know what I'm saying? That you having children by certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? That it can definitely be a situation where, you know, it's not the ideal situation, and there could be some conflict, or there could be a lot of conflict when it comes to you dealing with the father of your children or the fathers of your children.
That's my situation.
Yeah, well, I got 2, but I was 17
To get into our topic,
Hey,
too young or just in time? I was 17. I thought I was too young to be having a child. I didn't want to have a child. I was 17, and me and my son's father was together, but he was way older than me. Like, you know, he was older. He was grown. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's a situation that happened with that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I was too young. I think I was too young to be having a child, you know. And then my son's father was killed, you know. So, of course, I mean, I wound up getting into another relationship
right.
because I was 17. And I got my other kid's father, you know what I'm saying? Which I got my two daughters back. But my oldest son, I didn't have no more children until he was 6. Like I wasn't even planning on having none. You know what I'm saying? So it was life. Life was life, and you know I was growing up, wound up getting into another relationship. His father got killed, but I wasn't with him at the time. You get what I'm saying? So life was life, and that's what I can personally say about my life to the world is I got 2 baby daddies, but that was only because life was life, and I was young. I had my child at a young age, and I did think I was too young, you know, to be having a child at that age. And also, my mom and my aunties, they didn't like it. Like they were upset, and it kind of made me sad that everybody was upset that I was pregnant.
Right.
And with me having daughters, I could understand why they was upset. My daughters waited till they were my oldest daughter waited till she was grown to have children. She didn't have none young. She was grown. She the only one got my grandbabies with my children. But I would have been salty and upset if I would have seen my daughter pregnant at 17. And nowadays, these girls be getting pregnant at 9, 10, 11. Back grown ass
13,
men though.
14, 15.
Yeah, but it be grown men be doing that though with these little babies. That's another topic. It make me mad. I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me very upset. But
I know sometimes it be too young kids.
mm-hmm.
Like,
It be too young ones too.
Right.
Be
Y'all 15.
yeah,
Y'all
15, 14. Yeah. But I was young, and I think that it made me stronger though. As I had them, because it was like all I wanted to do was take care of my child. I just wanted to make sure he was good. So it kind of made me grow up a little faster than what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be outside and just, you know, doing shit. So, but I wasn't able to do that too much with me having a child at 17 because my mom was one of the moms where she wasn't about to be one of them moms. Like, I'm not about to take care of your child. That's your child. So you're going to have to learn that this is your child. You have to raise your child. So, and I wasn't mad at her for that because I found other people to watch me. You know what I'm saying? I had yeah, cheers to that. I had other babysitters. It's okay, Ma. You ain't have to keep the grandkids. But yeah, I had my sisters. You know, you gotta remember I got 2 little sisters. They was loving it. They was loving that I had. I was the first one that had kids, so they was like loving the baby. They was auntie. So they was keeping them like while I was going out of town. Everything. So I didn't need my mama to babysit. Shout out to Alicia, toast to you. Alicia, toast to you, Alicia. I appreciate you. Just know that I appreciate you babysitting my son. It was my son. Like, I appreciate you for being there for him. I appreciate you for babysitting him while I went on vacation. And was just living my best life young. I love you. You are so appreciated. So I just want to shout out to Alicia, and it's actually went around like in a circle, right? So my oldest daughter, like I let Leisha live with me. Like I ain't care about her living with me. I was like, yeah, you can live with me. Shit. Soon as she moved in, I was out that day. Like, yeah. Soon as she moved in, I was like, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? So, and she wasn't tripping. She was like, it's cool because she was living with me. So let me get some more. So she was living with me. So I was like, soon as she got to the house, I was like, I'll be right back. I'm like, go around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Around the corner.
You're real quick. You hear me? So I thank you. This is good though. So as soon as she got there, I was like, I'll be right back. So I was always gone.
Go around the corner is
so,
crazy.
So,
what?
Yeah, shit, my sister was there. I was young still. You know what I'm saying? And then like it went around in a circle because now my oldest daughter got kids, and now her daughter lived with my daughter.
Oh, ain't that cute?
It's crazy, like, because I let Lisha live with me, and I was the oldest, and she stayed with me babysitting because she was living for free. Like, girl, you better watch him. Be back. But anyway, so you ain't paying nothing. You old enough to pay bills too.
So my sister, I did that with my sister. We called her. So I ain't gonna hurt my youngest sister. Don't have no children.
Mm-hmm.
I was just me who had children, and then now my sister under me has a son. That's who you met at the birthday dinner.
Okay.
But before that, I had all the kids. So my youngest sister, she done had to stay with me. You know what I'm saying? I done like, oh, you don't need to get no apartment. I got room. I got space. You can stay here. When I say she was the nanny, nigga, she was the nanny. She cooked. She tends to the children. If I want to go out somewhere, I got to go out. She ain't really go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like she had friends, but she was like she super like antisocial. Like what I got everything I need here. You got me with you supply me with everything that I need, sis. Where am I going? Like every now and again, but what? Who didn't? And then I had 2 kids back to back, like doo. Like I was pregnant and I had my oldest at 19, and then I had my second child at like I just turned right before I had turned 21. So I was 20 when I had my next child. 19, 20, like doom.
Like right back
to back.
What? So you was 20 with 2 at what age?
I was 20 with 2 kids.
20 with 2?
Yep, I had one at 19. I got pregnant when he was 6 months.
Damn.
So I had my second like right before I turned 21. Like I had her the year I was 20. I turned 20 that year, October. And then the next year, you know what I'm saying, I turned 21. So yeah, back to back, like the Drake diss song by motherfucking Meek Mills. Oh. So yeah. So I don't think it was. So if I could do it differently, I know if you're older, if you have children, you have more time, you have more wisdom. You can. So like my nephew was reading at 3. You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
Which one? That one?
Yes, he was reading at 3 years old.
He's something else.
You know what I'm saying? He knew all his dinosaurs
that ain't what I heard.
By the proper name.
He was 1.
By the proper name,
not 3.
He knew him by the proper name. Like, so like my sister was showing him sharing like flashcards with the sight words on him. He was able to, that's C. That's that. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like saying the words like at such a young age because she was able to, she had the patience, she had the time, she had the, you know what I'm saying, to pour into him like that. Whereas when I had my first kid, I was young. I ain't had that much patience. I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I'm looking after you. I got your sister, y'all. I got 2 of y'all right now. I'm not in that mindset of thinking to do those things. Like, yeah, you know, you say colors, you say ABCs and things like that, but not taking it a step further to have your child reading.
She said he was 1 and y'all didn't believe her.
But hey, when he started reading her text message, it was real for me. Like, he reading your text messages, sis? She's like, I can't have nothing. She can't. When you get to a point, your child is not even school age, and he reading your stuff like,
That's good though.
What?
You know.
Can't now. You can't have nothing. You can't have nothing. Anything. It's a. Yeah, for real.
So what was y'all biggest challenge though as a young mom and the biggest blessing? Would y'all say? As being if you were young, like I was young, I was 17. So my biggest challenge was having my child around people that wasn't gonna hurt them, because I was so protective. So it was like I having the right people to keep them while I made money to take care of them. That was my biggest challenge. Like I had to worry about who was gonna keep him.
Same for me.
And not molest them, not beat them, not treat them wrong. And that was such a challenge for me as a young mom, because it was just like, that's all I used to think about was, okay, who gonna keep my child? Who gonna do this? Who gonna, not do this to him? Who's not gonna hurt him? Like, where can I take him where I can trust this person? My biggest blessing with that was I found people that was not blood family that wound up being his babysitter and watching him and stuff. But then I found out she used to beat his ass too. And I didn't know that until he was older.
Like abuse or
like,
nah, you gon'
I think it was a little abuse to me, because if he did, I was told if he tidied on himself, she'll beat his ass. That she shouldn't been able to do that. Like, you shouldn't like put your hand on my child because he used the bathroom on himself when he was learning to use the potty. I found out this out
afterwards.
After he was older.
They grown, they tell you the shit that how to happen.
And now I understand why he didn't want to go over there. See, I used to just thought like he just wanted to be around me, and she used to just be like, come on, and grab him or whatever. But she wound up being a great person. She was just strict like that. She was older, and she had a lot of children, and she was just really strict. And that's just how she taught her kids. Right. Like, I'm cool with her kids. So it's like, I think that's just like what she did. So it wasn't like
how she was taught.
He never had like scars on him and like was,
because he light skinned. So.
Right. And he was light skinned. So he never had like scars on him and things where I could see or thought that he was being abused. Never. I just wound up finding out he used to get that butt whooped when he pee-peed on himself. But I don't think that's a necessary thing to do when you potty train the kids. That's just my
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody different.
Everybody different.
Yeah, everybody raised their kids different. But I didn't have to do that with my kids. Like whoop them because they didn't get on the potty. I had my other ways to potty train my kids, because all my kids was potty trained at 18 months. All three of them. And nowadays, people potty train their kids at 3 years old.
Yeah, that's
great. I potty trained all three of my children at 18 months. They'll tell you they was wearing panties and they was fully potty trained by 18 months.
No accidents.
The slowest one was Shani, but she still was 18, 19 months when she was potty trained. Like, for whatever reason, she took the longest. But yeah, Key 18 months and my son was 18 months.
I really didn't think that like spanking your child was a thing. But my children, the biggest blessing I think was and I had my children young. It was 19, 20, 23, 28. I think that's what it was. With all four of mine. So it was just like I'm happy that I had them at a young age, because I'm at a younger age when they all adults. And like
I was gonna say that
there's nothing for me right now and being at the age that I am, it's nothing that gives me more have me poke my chest out more than to see my children thriving. See them successful and on their own and being self-sufficient. That's for me, that's my biggest flex. I know I had them young, but
that's a good one.
That's my biggest flex. 'Cause my kids don't ask me for nothing.
Oh, that's a good question.
They don't ask me for anything. You know what I'm saying? They saw me hustle. They saw me get it. They saw me. If I ain't show them nothing else, I showed them how to go make $1. You know what I'm saying? Whether it been working a 9 to 5, whether it being an entrepreneur, whether or even my youngest son seeing me now working corporate. I showed them like, hey, you can have multiple hustles. You know what I'm saying? You can be out here and get it, and you don't have to be illegal. You can get out here and get it and get a check and be legal. And they, each and every one of them, they took their own path. I'm not saying that their path was smooth, because some of the paths was rocky as hell. You know what I'm saying? But all my children, even my bonus daughter, is at a place in her life where she is self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? So it made me proud. Like, it was rough. I ain't gonna hold you. And I had an amazing support system. Like, I was blessed to have to not have to put my kids in daycare. I had a home provider. Wow. I had a lady that watched all my kids until they were school age. You know what I'm saying? She was a friend of the family. She watched their cousins when they was like, so it was a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to have her. You know what I'm saying? Now, keep it in mind, she wasn't watching the kids, but I wanted to be outside. I had to figure that out myself. But with me going to work or me being in school, oh yeah, them vouchers, she took them mugs. You hear me? And it was a blessing to have that. So I just think that it's not always bad to have children younger. It's all about how you plan your course. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand that if you have children at a young age, it's no longer about you being outside. It's no longer about you being at these different events. Like, you're a parent, you're a mother now. Right. So now you have to make sacrifices. Mm-hmm. You can't do everything. Like, I never been to spring break or a Freaknik or you know what I'm saying? Any of those things. Like, I didn't do a whole bunch of things in my younger years that everybody else did, because I was a mother. I had to tend the kids, and I feel like it might not have been meant for me to do those particular things, because who knows what could have happened or could have transpired me being in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what I'm saying, it's certain aspects of my kids, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better word, they probably saved my life from being in situations that I had no business being in, because I chose to be responsible.
I didn't want to go to none of that. So this is a good ass question. David Gray. Yes, love you, baby. David Gray. You ain't gonna stay for the man question? Okay, love you.
Love you.
All right, so if you have teenage kids and they want to see their dad or their mom and they live with you, do you think they should go outside to their parent or just come into your house and you're in a serious relationship? Do you think it's disrespectful to the significant other? Okay, I gotta read that.
But if you have teenage kids and they want to see their dad or their mom,
okay,
and they live with you. So say you have a teenage kids and they want to see
their mom,
their dad, and they live with you. So the dad stay with you. Do you think they should go outside to see their parent or just come in the house?
They should come in the house.
They should come in the house.
They should come in the house.
And you're in a relationship. Do you think it's disrespectful to your?
No, that ain't disrespectful. That ain't disrespectful. Like I think it's suspect and disrespectful if the kid gotta go out. If you gotta go outside with the child versus the child coming in, because then it's looking like you got something else going on with the baby mother or something for that to even.
This is touchy for me. I got another spin on it. Go ahead.
But yeah, I think if you have to go outside and the child can't come in your house, it might be that the person that you're with is either don't want the child in the house, or the baby mother don't want the child in the other significant other house. And if it's any of that going on, you need to be by yourself, dude, because you don't need to be with the chick, or you don't need to be.
I think y'all misleading my question.
Oh, okay.
So say what you gonna say.
Basically, this is the main question, so y'all can wrap it up with what y'all do. If your child's living with you and you're in a relationship with somebody else, and their dad comes over or their mom comes over to see them, do you feel that their mom or their dad should come in your house?
Oh, you talking about the okay?
You talking about the grown-up.
Okay, so we took it the wrong way.
Yeah, I took it all the way.
Okay. So
my baby daddy ain't never coming in my house. You hear me? Now, never.
Carry on.
My baby daddy ain't never coming in my house.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Your child go outside. You meet your child outside. I'm sitting outside. He's coming to see you. You don't need to be in my house to come see your child. Your child is coming out with their bag or whatever it is they need to come see you. You either gonna take them with you to wherever it is that you lay your head and they're gonna spend the night, or you're gonna take them out, go eat lunch, or where you gonna bring them back. But ain't no way in hell you need to be in my house, you know what I'm saying, where me and my husband or my partner or, you know what I'm saying, to visit with your child. No.
I think it depends on who it is and the situation. Though.
I ain't got it.
I'm just saying, see, your situation ain't, everybody's situation ain't the same. So I'm going to say it depends on the situation. It depends on the person, because some people might not mind them coming in. You get what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, because if they tell you don't let them in here, it's a reason why you're telling them that. Because you don't want them in your shit. Like, they can't come in here. You get what I'm saying? So, but it done been situations where I've let a baby mama come in my house. You know what I'm saying? Because his child was staying at my house. But my husband didn't want him in the house. And then kind of find out it was drama from the bitch coming in my house.
That's why I said she should have been in the house.
So, because she was just messy as fuck. He did try to warn me. But I wasn't thinking nothing of it, because I felt like, fuck her, what's she going to say? You know what I'm saying? But it was just still drama where she was just in the house, but she still was just drama. It didn't have nothing to do with my house or nothing like that. She was just drama-fied. So,
I'm just thinking, like, what do you need? What does my house have to do with you seeing your child?
I learned my lesson on that, though.
You know what I'm saying? That my house has nothing to do with you seeing your child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see, that's just like visitation. You're not doing visitation at supervised visitation at my house.
Right.
Nah. If you don't have your own place, your own place to go to sit with.
But do you feel it's disrespectful to your significant other if they come in your house? And
it depends on the situation.
I don't want to motherfucker in there.
If your significant other already tell you I don't want them in there, it shouldn't even be nothing else to be said.
Right.
It is what it is. You can't come in the house. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you feel butthurt or you feel betrayed or you in your feelings, because that's not my concern. Because guess what? We're no longer an item. That's no longer my concern. Only thing I'm trying to do is to have you have a relationship with your child. I'm trying to let you continue to have a relationship with your child. Now, you need to figure out where you need to go with your child. If you don't have a place to stay, then I guess what? Guess y'all going to the park. Y'all going to the restaurant. Y'all going to the community center. Y'all in the park. I don't give a fuck where y'all at. But you ain't going to be in my house. I'm not coming to your house. And you not coming to my house. Period. I'm not that type of parent. Hey, come, yup. You come get them. Sure can. Come on. What time you coming? They'll be ready.
Mm-hmm.
What, you got a girlfriend? I don't care nothing about her. Have her pull up with you to come get him. How you pull up with her, come get her. I don't care nothing about that, because guess what? I'm a parent just like you're a parent. And for me, I never felt no concern with my children being with their father, because I never felt like he was going to harm my children. So as long as I'm cool with you and I feel like I'm comfortable with you and you ain't going to cause no harm, hey, come get them. Come on, pull up. What's how you coming? Because once you come get them, me and babe about to go. We about to go have date night. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the break.
So, that was a situation that happened, and he didn't want her in the house.
Oh, that's what that. See, I can't stand with y'all.
I'm just keeping it real, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't nothing.
But he ain't want her. He ain't want her
in the house, and I was like, she come in, you know, because the son was standing there, and he didn't want her in there.
He was trying to warn you.
He tried to warn me, but I wasn't. I was just thinking, it was the shoe was on the other foot as me being a mother, because I'm not one of them people that I'm drama or I'm going over there for a reason. But I shouldn't have put what I would do.
Right. It was a lesson learned. It was a lesson learned. It was a lesson learned. Because you know her better than I know her.
Right.
And if you say she can't come in the house, and bitch, that bitch can't come in the house. I'm gonna trust what you say because
it was definitely a lesson learned for sure. And hey, ask this other question so I can make sure you saying it right, because I'm reading it and I'm not understanding that one either. Because when you understand this one? That's why I was asking them to come and read it.
What?
Like
Okay, so he's saying, if you are serious, is it okay for your kids, baby daddy's other siblings? So, like, say your kids, they got brothers and sisters, but they not your kids. They brothers and sisters by the baby daddy.
Oh.
Okay, so they siblings. Is it okay for them siblings to come over to your house to come see their siblings?
It just depends on who it is. It depends.
For me, I don't care none of that. That's their brother, their sister. Well, for me, it's different.
All y'all motherfuckers ain't coming to my house. I don't care who it is.
For me, it's different because
everybody ain't coming to my house.
I raised the bonus baby. You know what I'm saying? So
take it how y'all want to.
I raised the bonus baby, so I'm cool.
I only said that from when y'all was talking earlier and y'all made the comment.
Oh yeah, about the
bring the other kids over to the house.
Right,
well, it's because that actually happened on both ends.
Right.
Your baby daddy kids came over there. My baby mama, it ain't my kids.
But they grown. It's a difference with them being little and grown.
They're grown and they were teenagers, so it's different.
What the hell?
They're still teenagers.
There's a spider on there.
Right. Teenagers. So
right.
It ain't they still underage. And
right.
You gotta take care of them. So at the end of the day, it's no difference. It's the same.
I don't think it's a problem with the siblings.
I mean,
that's your brother and that's your sister. Who am I to say? As long as they're not disrespectful, or they you know what I'm saying, they're not causing no confusion. I don't have a problem with that. Now, once you start to get causing confusion and being messy, you know what I'm saying, or being disrespectful or something like that, then that's where I had to say, like, hey, nah. But that's with anybody. And nobody's gonna come in my home and disrespect me. Period. Me or my husband. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't be respectful in that aspect, then you can't come over. But other than that, it's just that I don't think that the baby mama's baby daddy should be in your house. That's
I don't feel. Yeah, I don't feel no way. Yeah. But we don't do that. That was that ain't nothing. I don't.
But like I said before, that's a lesson learned.
Honestly, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with it. If everybody got a mutual respect for one another, it's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's situation different. Everybody's situation different. Yeah.
Right, but that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to. Even if you stay here, I don't need you still to bring your you know what I'm saying?
Be up in nobody's house either.
Period. Right, don't do that. No, it's a respect. I think it's definitely a respect thing. It's definitely a respect. Yeah, I think it's definitely a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? For me.
That's all I wanted to say.
But it's just I also want to say that it's crazy. That's so bad. I also want to say that it should be there's I don't think there's any reason for your ex to come up in your
I don't feel like it's a disrespect thing only because you don't really know. You know what I'm saying? If you cool and you one of those people where it ain't about the disrespect, it's about respecting the fact that you got kids with the other person, and that's your thoughts, it's not a disrespect thing. Now, if you take it like that, then that's on you.
I think I'm not saying you disrespect,
you.
like you being like malicious with your disrespect. It's just that I don't think, you know what I'm saying. Not saying that anybody feels a certain type of way or insecurities or anything like that, but I just don't. Me personally, my personal situation, like hell no, I don't even like him like that though. So you know what I'm saying, that's different. You know what I'm saying, I don't fuck with dude like that.
Right. So
it's like no.
Yeah.
But we all can be in the same area or the same event and still be cordial and speak. You know what I'm saying? I speak to him, he speak to me. We can hold a conversation. He can hold a conversation with my husband and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? There's no animosity to that. But my own personal space, like my own my own personal habitat where I'm at, where I feel comfortable, where I feel safe. You know what I'm saying? And my hell no.
Week talking about he wanted to see him sperm, laughing my ass off. You silly. I guess he's talking about for the men question. What's up with my bro? But like I said, I don't feel like it's a necessary disrespect thing if the significant other really didn't know, maybe because maybe she thought that you was just doing too much with that, like it's just because you don't like her because that's your baby mama or baby daddy, because it could be something where you just hate a motherfucker so bad. Like, why you hate him so bad? Your kid's grown now. Like, y'all should be able to get over that.
Well, then, but that's a whole other conversation. If you got so much hate for an individual, then you don't have closure. You're not totally past that situation.
That was my thing on it. Like,
but in my situation, I'm mentally aware of the situation that I was in when I was with you prior.
Right.
And I choose to not have you in my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take all my power back from you. I choose not to have you in my space. You know what I'm saying? That's my choice. I don't want you around this part. That's not saying I'm gonna allow you to be in any area and I'm like, oh, I ain't going because he there. Nah, I'm in the building. I'm coming to all the family functions that I'm invited to on your side of the family because I'm still invited to all them.
But that's a good question. Why go to all the family functions if you're not with that person no more? Why are you at all the family functions?
Because that's my family, because I was with him for like 20-some years. Yeah. I grew up with them people. I grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was in situations for me that my mom wasn't there for me. My mom stayed in Atlanta. Y'all was there for all the childbirths. Y'all was the X, Y, and Z. So I have a connection with them people. Not with him. But with your people.
So you wouldn't feel a way with being at family functions and every time you turn around, the baby mama there, the baby daddy there, you wouldn't feel no way?
Nah, because they're my cousins.
Okay. Who your cousins?
Yes, they're his cousins. They're my cousins. They're my cousins.
Well, me personally, I wouldn't want to be at all my ex's family.
He don't be at the functions. Take it a step further.
I don't care.
I'm invited. And he might not be invited.
Like, I go to certain shit, but every function you at your baby daddy or your ex's because you cool with the family like that. Because I got like my daughter's father. Them my family. They my family for sure. So I'm just saying, I get it. But some people ask these questions. What I'm asking,
right?
Every function or every.
Oh, you everybody can't do everything. Let's just be the band. No, so you can't do everything. But I have a cousin on that side of the family where she have a birthday party every year. It's all she throwing something. You know what I'm saying? It's something that she's throwing every year.
Okay.
She make it a point to call me and say, "Ew, I'm having this X, Y, and Z on this day. Make sure you and cousin Sam pull up. I'm inviting you." I'm liable to show up and he don't be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
ain't about him.
It ain't about him.
They just love you.
They
You've been part of the family.
Exactly. Like she more of a second mom than she older. She more of a second mom than a cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different things. Like this lady rubbed my back while I was in labor. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody there with me but her. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different type of connection. You know what I'm saying? So I never be like, that ain't my, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
That's my people.
I understand that totally.
That's my people. You know what I'm saying? This certain situation, you know what I'm saying? They've been there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a big family. His family is ginormous. You know what I'm saying? So some of them are really close to me. You know what I'm saying? And those is my cousins. And they'll tell you, that's my cousin. And be dead ass. And I feel the same about them.
That's how I feel too. I mean, I got the same situation. Like, they're my peoples. That's my family for life. You know, because before I had my children, I grew up with them.
Exactly.
I just so happened to be their family, but they was family before I even met him. You get what I'm saying? So that's my family. That's my family. They're gonna always be my family. I don't care who it is. The aunties who feel away, aunties, cousins. They all my cousins. They all my family. Like, so I get that. But some people feel like, damn, every function, he with somebody else, you at every function. And the girl might feel away. Why is she at every function?
So I ain't gonna, but see, and they might. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it a band. Cause I'm me. Ain't nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard act to follow. You know what I mean? It's rough. You know, you know what I'm saying, to be the you know what I'm saying, to be behind me in a situation. But
we need to horn on that.
I'm not insecure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they put, you know what I'm saying, when it was crazy. It was my husband that pointed this shit out to me, because I was like, fuck it, I ain't going none of that shit. Fuck that. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I know they inviting me and I know it's all this, but I don't want to go. And my husband looked at me like, why is you letting your personal feelings without dude keep you from people that you genuinely love? Had it not been for my husband to tell me this shit, I would have been still estranged from these people that I genuinely love. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that it might have made him feel uncomfortable. But me not having a complete understanding how secure my husband is with himself, to know, like, can't nobody cover me for you. I don't care nothing about none of this shit. I know who the fuck I am, and can't nobody do what I do. Like, I feel like can't nobody do what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not insecure about none of that shit, because I know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, that's a big factor into dealing with different families and having multiple kids with different people. Week said, would you be comfortable with your man spending time with his baby mama's family? No, because he probably was with that baby mama for a minute, and he cool with the sisters, the brothers, the aunties, the mama, so no, I wouldn't feel,
as long as we going together.
But you can't be no shit where you always over there with your baby mama family all the time, and I'm never around, right? I'm never invited. Then
I would expect
that would be
same
different
situation,
and that go vice versa with me. Say for instance, I'm going over my kid's father's family, and they're having functions, and my husband's never invited. I'm just going. That's different. But if you're going and you like, come on, hubby, let's go, to my people. You feel me? That's my auntie. That's my, you know what I'm saying? And you with your hubby, that's different. But when it gets to the point where they always going by themselves and you're never invited, then you have to be aware of that, because there's something going on with that. Because there's no reason why you should not be invited. But honestly, I'm one of those people that I might not want to go, and I might tell you, go ahead. I'll see you when you get back. Because I don't want to go.
I'm going to everything. I don't care. You going, I'm going. We going together. We going to be matching, and I'm going to be cute. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I know how to be cordial. I ain't a messy individual. And as long as, you know what I'm saying? I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a person to be feeling some type of way. I might like your baby mama. we might be cool.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with liking
Right,
the
there's
baby
nothing
mother
wrong
or
with
the
that.
father? What's
Like,
wrong with that?
Hey, I want to do
It
X,
should be
Y,
more
and
of that than the
Right.
other part.
Because we all family now.
Yeah, it should be more of me allowing the kid's mother to come around or being,
But it's insecurities.
Alethea said they should come in if they are respectful to your home. And so that's why what she's saying, because that's why I feel like it's not disrespectful when you don't know that this person is going to be on bullshit. Nobody was disrespectful to my home. Nobody.
Right.
Nobody was disrespectful. It was nothing pertaining, the kids might have been, but the mom wasn't. So it was just a issue he had with her.
So I think it's
that.
Okay, so
that was my issue.
I think I want to say it's not. It might not be disrespectful for the other individual. So not the baby daddy or not the baby mama. So say for my baby daddy comes in the house, it might not just be disrespectful to my husband, but I might feel like it's disrespectful because my personal feelings toward that individual. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might have forgiven them, even though I might have gone past that.
What's up, sis?
Like I said before, I still don't want you in my personal space. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want you in my personal space.
Nothing wrong with that.
I expect my mate to respect my wishes and not bring this individual in my personal space because how I feel. They might not feel that way. They might be cool with it. But if I'm not cool with it, nigga, you ain't cool with it. You respecting my personal wishes. Not saying that the baby mom or the baby dad is disrespecting the house, but I think it's more of a disrespecting the mate's personal wishes.
Right. Sit up in my house, eat chicken and shit.
I'm
Get your ass
crying.
out.
Hey!
Sit up in here eating chicken and shit. Nah. Get out of here.
And then it might be, and then also too, you know what I'm saying? For some men, it might be different. I don't want nobody up in here in my home that's done been up in my shit. And when I say been up in my shit, you know what the fuck I mean, been up in my shit. Nah, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know what I'm saying? Because men are territorial. Women have to realize that some men are territorial, and I don't want you here. I don't have no problem with you, my G, but I don't want you with my shit. This ain't her apartment. This ain't her house. This is our house, and I don't want you here.
I mean, I agree with it, but I just think every situation is different.
Yeah.
I think it should be more of.
It should be a conversation.
I think it should be more of most definitely conversation and more of people allowing the other people, the mothers, the fathers, to unite. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that if there's not no disrespect going on. What is so hard about a person allowing a baby mother or a baby daddy or the father of your kids or the mother of your children come around?
It all depends.
If it's not a disrespect thing,
it's a personal feeling.
But I'm saying I don't see. I think that's. I think it's bad that people think too much into that and don't allow it. It should be more of it, if you ask me.
Yes, it's
people
feelings.
Having people come around that's the mother of the other kids or the father. I don't see that there's something wrong with that if it's no disrespectful shit going on. Everybody's just around. You got kids with them, grandkids. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying that it is nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's everybody's particular preference. And it's like I said, it'd be feelings. It's not just a logical thought process. It's feelings involved with it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. Go ahead, bro.
Sometimes you don't want that energy. If that energy didn't work when you was in a relationship with them and you had it going in, don't bring that same energy in my space.
But people grow.
Everybody don't grow.
But we also grow. And you ask for spiritual insight and awareness, where you're actually able to see it before it even takes place. So you already know. So what I'm saying is, you don't need to be in my house. That's all. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. Your bad energy was bad energy then. That's why I got away from it, and I took my energy back, like you said. Like, this all me. I don't need you bringing that bad energy in my house.
Like I said, it's a personal feeling. Like you don't. Everybody won't understand because, for lack of a better, you weren't in a relationship. You weren't involved with a particular person, and I know them better than you know them. And what you think that you see might not what it really be. You know what I'm saying? It might not be that. They could, you know what I'm saying? It might not be what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? It's something, and I don't want it. I don't want it around me. I want to force field.
Know how to go and take your conversation that you're talking about and then go around somebody else and talk the dog shit about you. You might even know this person.
But why focus on that though? Like
I'm something to talk about.
Who cares? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Lethea said women have to grow to a point of forgiveness. Women and men, I would say, have to grow to a point of forgiveness, because men also feel like they don't want the baby mama in the house or all that. She said most people judge their baby mama or baby father off their past relationship. Once the relationship ends, they make better friends and co-parenting. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It depends on the situation and the people, because some people are just toxic.
Yeah, because my cousin had to meet his baby mama down at the justice center just to swap the baby out.
Right. Some people are toxic, but I wish it was more better co-parenting. That's why you learn as you go, because like I said, my husband didn't want this particular person in our house, and he was upset that I let her come in. You get what I'm saying? But I get it because of her energy. Her energy was fucked up, and it still is. You get what I'm saying? But I didn't know that. I'm like, okay, that's her child, whatever. If I would have known that, then I would have, but I didn't listen. But I did learn the hard way. I don't feel like it was a disrespectful thing. Sometimes people got to learn on their own and see it for themselves. I didn't see that.
Well, and you're right. And it takes the other person to give you grace, to be like, okay, you had to see on you. You had to see for yourself. I guess, you know what I'm saying? You the type of you the kid that I tell you the oven is hot, but you don't believe me. You gotta touch that shit, you know what I'm saying, and get burnt in order for you to figure out, okay, she was right. That oven is motherfucking hot. I should have, okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody learn different. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't touching no hot ass stove though. But anyway, with that being said, we gonna get out of here. But I think that everybody learns. Right, all company ain't good company. Absolutely. And me and my husband, when we first got married and stuff, I learned the hard way when he said, no, I don't want her in my house. And I'm like, why? She ain't seemed like she seemed cool. He like, no, I don't want her in the house. But I had to learn the hard way because of the energy that was brought after the fact. You get what I'm saying? But I wasn't worrying about what she was going to talk about or what she had to talk about, because it was like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, but, everybody different. You learn as you go. That's the same thing as you allowing a man to come in your house or a female to come in your house that you're dating or whatever. You got to learn some type of way, because motherfucker might have told you don't let them come to your house, and you still did. So, yeah. I mean, everybody learn.
Sometimes it's about lessons and top lessons,
Absolutely. But like you said, sis, shout out to my sis. All company isn't good company, and that's absolutely right. And unfortunately, I learned the hard way on that one when it came to a baby mama. But anyway, we're going to get off that, because I don't care about them hoes. I don't dislike them either. but I don't like the disrespectfulness. I'm gonna call y'all whatever I want to, because I don't like, huh? I don't got nothing against them. I mean, the kid's grown, but it be the issues they have with me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know them.
I don't know what it is. It just be that's like I said. You know, when you a dope individual,
yeah,
and people see that you a dope individual, you'll say it be insecurities involved with that. You know,
yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only reason I can think of, because, or someone is talking about you in a less desirable light.
I just always been one of those people. I just was trying to keep the peace. I didn't know, that it was gonna be that. I just felt like, okay, I even let like my daughter's father come in my house one time. You get what I'm saying? Like, he don't come in or nothing, but I did let him come in. My husband felt the way about it because he felt like I don't want him in my house. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't no shit going on. We got kids, grandkids. Like, that's just, I just feel like sometimes we have to unite with one another versus separate. Well, especially when you have children and grandkids and stuff, they're gonna be around. When you have parties with your kids or grandkids, they're gonna come around.
And I don't dispute that.
Like, why wouldn't you? I
wouldn't dispute. I wouldn't dispute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to be. You're gonna be at graduations, birthdays, baby showers. You know what I'm saying? Right. Weddings. You know what I'm saying? Major events for my children. I know I will always. So why not have I will always be in a space with my children's father if he attends those particular events. So I never thought that.
What the hell?
I never said.
What the hell?
I never had a problem with being in spaces with him, but I just, my personal space, like my house. My house is like my house for me is my sanctuary.
It is.
That's where my peace is. That's where I feel comfortable at, and I don't want not just him, but anybody that's got some fucked up ass energy. I don't want them in my house. I don't care who you are. I don't want that energy in my home. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's situation is not the same.
Yeah.
You could have a child, the mother, your father be awesome. They could be an awesome individual, great energy. They done remarried. You know what I'm saying? You love their husband or their wife, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Great. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be Jada Pickett and Will Smith, how he is with his baby mama and them. They all going on family vacations together. That to each his own. But I
don't see nothing wrong with it.
It all depends on, you know what I'm saying, the relationship that you had with that particular individual and how y'all grown from being together and not being together, and if that other person has grown. If that person is still a trash ass individual, then how can you willingly open your arms up to that individual and welcome them into your space if they continue to be trash and messy?
No, you can't though.
That's not an option. They're not a part of the collective. They're not a part of a big happy, you know what I'm saying, good vibe, good energy, you know what I'm saying, type of a space. They don't want no peace. They want to be messy. They want to be earth disturbers. I don't want that in my space. And I definitely don't want that in my home.
I agree. I agree. Some people don't want peace. So, but we wouldn't really know that until you around that person.
Right.
That they don't want peace. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. And you don't know because you're not giving them the chance because you got a child with them or he an ex or whatever. But I feel like if there's nothing going on, it shouldn't be a problem. Like, I don't get why it's such a problem with people to be cool with their ex or shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
as long as they not trash. As long as they not toxic. As long as they got good energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some individuals, they say, hey, this just ain't work. You know what I'm saying? We like oil and water. We do better separate than we do together. You know what I'm saying? And still be cool. And still be cool.
I mean, yeah, to each their own. I'm gonna say that when it comes to that situation, to each their own. Everybody's situation is different. Some people have amazing co-parenting situations. Yeah, we about to get off here. Some people have amazing co-parenting situations where it's all respect, all love, with the kids, with the ex, with the other husband, with the that's just what it is. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And I think a lot of us don't welcome it in enough. Personally, that's just me. Personally,
too many egos. And personal feelings involved.
I personally don't want to hang out with none of them, and I ain't talking about me. I'm just saying.
What?
Am I wrong for that?
No, I'm just cracking up. Like you said, personally, I don't want to.
I personally don't want to hang out with my kids' father and my husband's kids' mothers. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. But I don't have nothing against nobody though. Exactly. You know, it ain't nothing but love. But I don't, not like that. No, it ain't love like that. But I'm saying I don't have a issue with anything.
No problems. No
yeah,
issues.
I don't have an issue with anything. The only issue I have is if you have an issue with me. Otherwise than that, it's nothing. You know, because my life don't revolve around that. But anyway, y'all, we're going to get off of here because it's getting late and I'm about to go to sleep.
Night.
So, yeah, it's 11:30. So, we got on late, though. But make sure y'all tune in. Me and Mondays, we're going to have a special guest, Courtney Edwards, on Monday, me and Mondays. He'll be talking about some good things about a business and make sure y'all get things to protect yourselves and things like that. So we'll talk about that Monday. Women Wednesdays, and we be here on Fridays. We're going to have another balloon pop session with the men versus, it's going to be the women picking the men. And then we're doing a recap from the last one. We ain't did the recap. I got people coming on here from the last one. And we're going to recap. Huh?
Was it a match?
I don't know. That's why I'm doing a recap. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do a recap because I don't know if it was a match or if it wasn't. But we're going to talk about it. But with that being said, we're going to get off of here. We love y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in, like, share, subscribe to Day to Day Podcast on YouTube. Comment, share it again, like it again. Keep it going. I appreciate y'all.
Continuous engagement.
Love you, sis. Good questions. And shout out to my bro Wheat. I would have thought you would have asked something more than what you asked.
Don't hype him up.
Something deeper than that.
You don't hype him up. You don't hype him up because they be like, I got something else for
I ain't gonna hype him because
we about to leave.
Yeah, we about to go. But I ain't gonna hype you because I don't want you to send no book in here and write no book.
You know, part A, B, C.
Yeah. So, but to my husband, shout out to my husband. Those were excellent questions. He wrote a book. He was acting like Wheat. But anyway, good questions. Shout out to my husband for always supporting. We support one another. I appreciate you. And with that being said, we're going to get out of here. You ready? Ready to go? Deuces? You got to go work?
You know I do. I got to go in the office tomorrow, too. It's crazy.
Yeah, time to get it. Watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch. Yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed. Running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich. Gangster from the sideline, pimpin'. Got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Man, your business while we all up in the club. Turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flying than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city